it'll be a good fun time.
I've been streaming a lot. I've been streaming like 10 hours a day almost, but they're the worst.
I get your notifications. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I stream from like 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. You know, peak hours.
Yeah.
I'm really going for the crowds. And
well, it was last week that I texted everyone and I was like, hey, sorry for the late notice. Can we do PKN either earlier today or can we move it to Wednesday? I totally forgot I had something I have to do. And like I sent that at maybe 10 in the morning. At 4:30 in the afternoon, Kyle texts back and is like, hey, yeah, me and Woody stayed up a little late. I really doubt he's up yet. And so let's just do Wednesday. I was like, it's 5 p.m. Like, it's awesome that you guys were too.
Tarkov is ruining me. Yeah. You're talking about snacking. I'm not snacking because I'm playing video games.
Yeah.
But when you stay up till, I don't know, sometimes I only stay up till 4, sometimes 6. There's really time for an extra meal in there, to be honest. Though there's some sort of last time I ate was 6 p.m. 6 a.m. now. It's time for something.
You like stand up and you just hear the
yeah. So that's
in your stomach.
That's not been great, but I am addicted to this game. I'm loving it.
Good. It's a good time to be addicted to a game. That's great.
Escape from Tarkov. It's a shooter. It's a military, like realistic sim shooter, and our audience has probably heard too much about it. But I'll say this: if you die in the game, then you lose all your stuff.
You die for real.
It's really punishing if you don't do well, and it makes the lows low. On the other hand, some games I'll kill 13 guys, collect all of their loot, and just be king of the world. I had my best game ever last night. How much you can carry and how much room is in your backpack is very limited, but there are cases where the case might take 6 slots in your backpack, but you open it up and there's like 20 slots in there. Anyway, I found a case in game, or they found it. Someone we killed had a case. My teammates let me have it, and then we filled it up with everybody's guns, and I could barely walk. My guy had it, he moved so slow. It took I can't even demonstrate. To walk across this room would have taken 30 seconds. I weighed over 80 kilograms, and then I got out of there. I was so rich afterwards, so full. Like my character's strength was higher from the exercise he got walking to the exit. And the highs are so high, the lows are so low. The way you die in this game, the way you usually die in Call of Duty is you see a guy, he sees you, you get into a very short gunfight, and you say, he got the best of me. That's how Call of Duty dies. In this game, nope. Some guy just headshots you from somewhere. You don't know where it comes from. You don't know what you did wrong. There's no kill cam, so you don't really. It's challenging to learn from that mistake.
It's hyper realistic. Like a lot of the gear that you'd be familiar with is in there. A lot of the weapons. The gun customization, it's like you're in the nicest gun store ever, and you have the full range of everything, like with the name brands and everything, as far as compensators and like adapters and rail systems, stocks, grips, foregrips, everything.
The kind of knowledge you guys have would be useful in this game.
There's 3 different uppers for the AR systems. There are ammo types. There's M855, M855A1, M856A1, M995, and they all have drawbacks, and it's really.
Are they noticeable?
Yes, very noticeable.
Huh.
856A1 is tracer, so now you got tracer. But the penetration value is better than with the 855, but the damage isn't as good as M995. It's a lot of give and take. There's multiple calibers, 7.6239, 5.45, 5.56, a couple different AK variants, several shotguns. There's half a dozen different kinds of shotgun rounds, from various buckshots to various sabos and slugs.
Pistols, there's ripstop ammo, which just shreds your skin if you hit it, but if you hit armor, it's worthless. You'll see, typically what armor I want and what ammo I want. Well, please tell me where I'm going to shoot, who I'm going to shoot, and how I'm going to get shot, and I'll know the right answer. I could come in there like a tank with a big helmet, But that might not help if you've got the right ammo, or I'd rather have ripstop if you're going to be unarmored. If you're going to be armored, I need something else, and you never know in advance, so you kind of
it's real cool. I mean, the helmets are all like military helmets. There's airframes and fast MT, Ulox, Vulcans, all sorts of really cool shit. Lots of plate carriers and armored rigs. Like just the backpack selection alone, right? There's drawbacks to backpacks. You wear a big ass bag, you move slower, you turn slower, your ergonomics are lower, you get tired faster, you can't aim down sights as quickly with a big ass bag.
I wear a giant purple backpack. It makes my teammates not shoot me, right?
Mm-hmm.
No one wears that thing. Everyone is like, dude, you can see you from across the map. That's my point. The most dangerous motherfuckers around here are the people I'm playing with. So, I wear a red neoprene face mask and a purple backpack, and it prevents team kills mostly.
And it's not, there are things that are completely unbalanced, like thermal goggles. Oh my God. You're wearing thermal goggles. The other guy, it's nighttime, I mean, even if he's got really good night vision.
It's PC.
Yeah.
But the thermal goggles have a balance, and Kyle will agree with this, in how expensive they are. So
Very
if
expensive.
the numbers won't mean anything. They're 3 or 4 million rubles. Maybe 7, I don't know. But the point is, if you die, you've lost something that was hard to get. And of course your killer gets it. He takes it off your body. So you can come in there with an advantage, but just know that it's going to cost a ton if you don't win with it.
Yeah, it's fun. Like I usually don't like people who role play, like in airsoft and paintball and stuff. I've had people that are like role playing, and I'm just like, all right, let's calm down here.
Chill out
right?
a bit. Yeah.
You call me Sergeant again, I'm just gonna go fucking home. Okay. All right.
My name is Kyle.
Let's ease up a little bit, okay, boys. But in this, it's like, all right, well, our comms actually do need to be professional comms because nobody wants to die, and this is a military simulator. Like we have to stack up before we go into this building the appropriate way, or we're all gonna fucking die.
You got to know the call outs.
It's really fun.
You have to be able to concisely tell people what you see and what's going on. If I say, like, Richard, where was he? And you say, all right, Woody. Okay. So there's a brick building, the corner. Imagine that corner draws a line. Go out like 60 feet. You'll find a sign there. Bitch, I'm dead already.
Call outs are instantaneous and accurate. It's like, where is he?
Mechanic.
South Pond, Greed jump. Now. He's in Greed, going for AKM. He's out in AKM, second floor, going down to first. Air filter room. Like you've got to be like, there's so many, 100 different call outs that like it's a separate language.
The maps are between one of them's almost Call of Duty size, but the rest I'll call like 12 to 30 COD maps. And it's a lot to get your arms around.
Ballistics are realistic. It's like long shots are very difficult. There's you got to lead. There's thermal scopes. There's a Reap IR. There's a FLIR. Lots of 4 different kinds of night vision: Russian night vision, American night vision.
There's an RPG aspect to the game where the more your character runs, he ggets in better shape and becomes better at running.
Cool.
The more he carries heavy things, he gets better able to do that and throw grenades farther and jump higher. And the more he shoots a fully auto gun, the better he gets at handling that recoil. And that aspect of it makes it so addicting. That and building your cash stores, you just want to keep on top of it, get higher. Sweet, I started this game at 2.6 and now I'm at 2.9. That was a successful game.
Yeah. At a certain, I played the shit out of it for 3.5 months, and I've been playing Doom this last week, but I've got enough money now. It doesn't matter anymore. Like money's a thing of the past.
I'm
now
just turning that corner.
I just like killing people now. I just like getting in like gunfights with people, and the AI is frighteningly good. Like they'll use tactics. They'll yell. They'll talk to each other and tell each other in Russian where you are. It helps if you speak Russian.
It helps if you speak Russian.
I'm looking up what does suka mean?
They'll do these bounding
it's not a good
cover
thing.
Formations where one guy's holding you down while the other runs back and flanks around. It's very challenging. It's a cool game.
I want to play easy AI. Just borderline retarded.
You need to play Doom, my friend. You need to play fucking Doom. You are a god. You are. I'm going to read it again. I read it to Woody at the beginning. This is the opening thing that Doom Eternal opening quote. Like when you begin Doom Eternal, like this voice comes on. It says, "Against all the evil that hell can conjure, all the wickedness that mankind can produce, we will send unto them only you. Rip and tear until it is done." And you're just like, "You're goddamn right, I will." Let's go.
You chose the right motherfucker.
You chose the right person. I've got a really good PC, so it looks incredible. It's super high frame rate. It's so fast paced. It's that my like someone was trying to watch me the other day, and they're like, "I'm gonna have a seizure. I'm gonna have a seizure. You're spinning around so fast, and everything's bright and glowing and flashing. I can't deal with this." It's a great game. Great game.